Okay, I can hear you. Yep.
All right, now you can hear me?
Yep. Let me turn you up a little bit. That should be good. Just, I guess introduce yourself and I'll see how it looks.
Hello, it's Chef Nana here, commentating our back and forth Cyberbots tonight.
Okay, that comes through pretty clearly. Great. So we got about 5 minutes till we start.
Oh, it sounds good. I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'm gonna go refill my water.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, we're back.
All right, and then we're ready to go. So, welcome to FG Charity Fighting for the Future. This is our event that we're supporting the ACLU with a bunch of different fighting games from, all sorts of people from all over the world coming together. So, we got a lot of people in the Americas, obviously, as well as Puerto Rico. And this is a global event, so we've got a bunch of different people entering. We've got about 10 entrants so far for Cyberbots here. And there we go. Everything is ready to go. I am joined by Chef Nana. Feel free to introduce yourself again for the stream.
Hello, everyone. This is Chef Nana. I'm really looking forward to this bracket. I know it's a small one, but I do recognize a few of the names, so I'm really looking forward to this bracket here.
That's what I love to hear. Yeah, so we do have a donation link here in the chat that I'd like to draw attention to before we start. But our first match on stream is going to be Alex Akami versus Minovsky, kind of a friend of the stream and a special guest at this tournament. We got, it was awesome to see all sorts of people join in. And a lot of people saw Minovsky share that he was joining the bracket, so I'm very thankful for that. And yeah, I'm gonna make sure we can get through things pretty quickly here.
All right, looks like we got one side ready here.
And there we go. Besides that, I actually don't think Melody checked in, which is a little unfortunate. But on the other hand, Melody's a known Hellion main, so 50-50 on whether that's a bad thing or not.
Yeah,
Would you like me to screen share, or you got it?
I'm actually watching the stream at the moment, so I think I got it for now. I just don't have sound because I don't want it to be like kind of reverberating in the background here.
Oh
Okay, there
yeah.
we go.
Actually, I should share my OBS. That also works. See if that looks good. Right.
Oh, there we go here. Yes. I come in here and already Alex Alchemy is on a roll here.
Yeah, it's really
With
putting on the
Melody.
hurt.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, I was like watching a few matches in preparation for this, and I see that there's already like kind of favorites in terms of the different pilots and the mechs.
Yeah, now the pilots actually don't affect gameplay, which is kind of unusual. I've run into a few games where that is a big deal.
Yeah, yeah.
But the bots are all very distinct, I think. Each of them has, some have different movement types like flight.
Sorry to
Uh,
interrupt, but
what's up?
this is War Anvil here. I wish I could
Oh,
commentate. I'm
uh,
busy with.
I think no offense, because I did have fun commentating with you for Alex Alchemy's thing, but I think we're good.
Okay.
I just want to keep it to the two of us. Yeah, sorry about that. But do have fun in the tournament though. Like I said, games like this really bring out the passion in everyone, which is the awesome thing. I believe that is 1-0 for Alex Alchemy, but what can I say? This game can go very fast, and I think it kind of benefits Alex's style, where he likes to jump in a lot, to be frank, and when you've got a 8-way air dash, that's very easy to work with.
Yeah, I do find it curious that the pilots don't affect anything, but yeah, like you said, there are games out there where it does affect everything. Oh no, it looks like we had a freeze on. Okay, there we go. That's better. Yeah, he's on a roll right now again with his bloaty. Nice wake up there.
Yeah, and after this, our next stream match is going to be Joe P. Real versus Viria, who I believe got a DQ because January was not able to make it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I know January is also a big, kind of a semi-big name in some of these more, not obscure per se, but maybe niche of niche fighters.
Yeah, she is a big fan of Samsho 6.
Yeah.
As far as the game itself, I can say, like, again, Cyberbots is a 4-button game, so you've got light, heavy, boost, which is your dash button, and weapon. And the weapons are normals. Some characters have specials with the weapons, but for the most part, that means they don't do chip.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can see you've got a weapon gauge. Each of the different sort of types of bots have their own little unique UIs, but they're laid out the same way. So you've got weapon and you've got arm. So your weapons have a cooldown.
Yeah, which would probably be like they gauge up on top.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, so we got Alex Alchemy taking that one pretty clean, knocking Vinovsky down to losers, but I don't think he's gonna be out for a little bit. We'll see though. I know you mentioned like he's getting cooked for a good cause, so
Yeah, I appreciate the attitude. I hope we're
yeah.
all having fun here.
Hmm.
But yeah, at this point, we're really settling into it. So what else can I say? This game does have proximity throws, which means, they're instant. You'll get a jab or a heavy on whiff. The light throws are actually quite a bit weaker. They're mashable, so that's kind of comes into the balance. But throws in general are pretty strong.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm just scanning here to see if Melody has shown up. I guess maybe something came up, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until we get these other stream sets, and once those are through, this round two, then we'll call it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it would be sad too, because I know Melody actually from Plus R. She's a pretty decent Robokai at that, so.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I want to say my first or my knowledge of Melody is like as a Ultra Fight Daikanta 2 player. There are like a bunch of Kanta players uh, who are on Cyberbots at the moment, which I guess follows that they'll play anything. Yeah, I think it helps a lot to have an open mind when it comes to these older games. I mean, something like a lot of people in this server are playing either Blaze Blue or Plus R, which those games kind of tend towards modern. They're kind of on the borderline because they were both
Yeah.
post Street Fighter 4, which is kind of the
Yeah.
turning point for a lot of people. All
Okay, we
right.
got the Tarantula. I know people love this one too.
Yeah, this is a fun matchup. So yeah, you can see both of these are 40 models. They've got kind of the same core body, so they've got the same UI elements.
Hmm.
Makes it a bit easier to follow. Yeah, the
Yeah.
offense can be a bit smothering from Tarantula. The main thing to note is that claw grab is blockable. It's usually pretty safe at a range. It's kind of a Dalsim normal, essentially. So it's
Okay.
very useful for this character.
Yeah, that mobility to just run up and grab. It's very fast, which is pretty cool for something that looks so bulky. It's like no, it's actually pretty quick.
Yeah, all the 40 guys are kind of fast and low health by design. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna do a
Ooh.
chunk. I usually compare like the base 40 to Chip in that way, where he's got 3 air dashes and has a weird DP that's like invincible slightly after startup, so it's not a frame 1 reversal, but you can still blow through things with it.
Yeah.
And there's the missiles, and the weapon is kind of like how the weapon works is about 40%ish of your kit, because it's like every character will use that weapon in neutral, sometimes in pressure. And when it comes down to 40, 40's got homing missiles. Tarantula's got regular missiles, which are small and kind of annoying to deal with. If you're blocking them, he's in a good spot.
And just right now, Viri is just trying to keep Joe out here, and kind of somewhat successful with here, but unfortunately got grabbed for their efforts here.
Yeah, Joe has not been.
Yeah.
Well, Joe was kind of struggling to land hits as well, but the thing is, if you're not hitting them back, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, in general, I think what 40 wants to do is kind of use your jumping missiles a bit, kind of running with like jump L. If you get into a close range, you can mix up between your 2L, which is a low, and that, then you're golden.
Hmm.
Okay, good throw. Okay, this is
Nice
looking a
movement.
bit better for Viria. I think they could probably bring this back.
Hmm. Okay, throwing out some missiles, trying to keep out.
Ooh, oh, this is a
Ooh,
chip.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
possible chip scenario.
Hmm. Yeah, seeing that dive was like, oh my god, I had a Muxa flashbacks right there.
Oh yeah. All right, that's going to be 2-0 for Joe P. Real. Let's see. I guess in the meantime we can put Jacob Drag and War Anvil on stream, and then at this point, if Melody is not here, we'll DQ and move forward.
Okay. Now we got, yeah, this Kun for Hire and Jacob Drag here, coming back out with another Tarantula and a Reptilus. I was watching another like a first to like 20 match set on YouTube, and I saw the Reptos, and yeah, that Reptos looks scary. And you got the two, I don't know what they are. They're cave children in a futuristic setting.
Okay, that's going to be 2-0 Jacob Drag. Jacob Drag's a pretty strong player, to be honest.
Yeah. Also interesting to see this game kind of make a resurgence, because let's face it, I'm actually a very old player, and I remember seeing ads, or not quite ads per se, but like little screenshots and everything of Cyberbots from like, when was this game released?
Yeah, this was 94, I think 95 for
Yeah,
PlayStation 1 and Saturn, so
yeah,
that was floating around there, definitely.
yeah, but it never came to the U.S. until like super recent.
All right, so next up on stream is going to be Flippy versus Alex Alchemy.
Hmm.
Uh, Something weird is happening on Fightcase because it says offline.
Oh no, that's
I
not
haven't
good.
seen that. Let me reopen the room in case that's my issue. Yeah, I don't see what's happening there. Uh,
Oh, there we go. I see
yeah.
live here, but let's see if they're able
Oh,
to.
never mind.
Ah,
Okay, well, regardless, we're sitting here at a little bit past 2,000 in donations, so we're doing a great job so far. I do
oh yeah,
think
it's
we can
fantastic.
really, I do think we can reach that 5,000, that goal of 5,000 though. So if you're enjoying what you're watching, feel free to chip in.
Yeah, definitely donate. It's for a great cause.
Okay, I think they're ready.
Yeah, I'm just watching it says, and Joe P. Real says saying there was a U.S. cabinet saw in Ohio once. So like that's ahead of me because I've never seen a cabinet in the U.S. before of this game.
Yeah, it was rumored for a while that this game just
Yeah,
did not get a US release period, which I don't think that's true, but
it may have been like
there we
super
go.
limited.
Yeah. The console ports, I mean, it makes sense too, because a lot of people talk about, is Zigoki, aka Mechakuma, in this game. He is only in the console ports.
Hmm. That's our first appearance of the Killer Bee.
Yeah, Killer Bee's great. I think Killer Bee was one of our other regulars, Monster King from Quebec. He plays this character. He started out as a Riot player, but kind of shifted around the roster a bit, and it's been really interesting. Killer Bee, true to like the form, is is a very fast character. They've got the full flight, which is kind of uncommon in this game. Only 3 characters have it, and that really allows them to sort of approach at all sorts of angles and just get away quickly if they need to.
Yeah, look at that, just hopping all over the place, staying very aerial for the most part, but and avoiding most but not all the
Oh,
projectiles.
Chip!
Oh, we got it. He's
They
trying to get
might
us drilled.
draw. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the rare, like the rare
Yeah, you
double
almost
KO.
never see that happen. I mean, timeouts are definitely a part of this game, for better or worse. Air blocking is really strong, because most characters do not have an air throw, but you can still chip away at people in the air. And
Let
so
me
part
hear
of
the
the key
full
to this
roar.
game is like not letting them get too far ahead of you so you can actually force them to play on your terms.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
stuff's a
first hit.
super.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, that was risky and it worked out for him.
Boy. And the OTG throws are so cool. You don't always... there's no hard knockdowns in this game. You can tech any knockdown, but some moves will be a little harder to tech than others. So you might just get an OTG once in a while. And there are plenty of moves that act as a OTG that are, pretty safe on tech because there's only one, back roll tech direction. Ooh, good air throw. The few characters who have air throw, Killer Bee, Vice by virtue of having command grab, and Reptos, all make very good use of it. Okay. Alex
Yeah,
Alchemy kind of
nice.
keeping Flippy locked down here. This is the point where a run-up DP will probably take it, because even if they block... Ooh,
Uh,
that was a good reversal. That
mhm.
officially it's Giga Crush. People usually call it Burst, but it's kind of a misnomer because you can't use it out of hit stun. That is a reversal that all characters have. They're kind of different from character to character, but if you've got full bar and you press light heavy together, you'll get that. And it's so huge that usually they'll catch people, in the air, and that's good because if you can't air block someone behind you, so that's really useful.
Yeah, there's like watching this. I'm like, there was a lot going on in this stage. You're in the middle of a air battle in space, and like you're trying to take out your opponent in the middle of it. Lasers
Yeah,
going everywhere.
this has to be like one of the most complicated stages Capcom's made, and
Yeah,
like it's not not Marvel versus Capcom either.
yeah. And this like it's almost like SNK level detail here. Oh, nice uppercut there.
Ooh,
Ooh.
bold use of the reversal there.
Hmm.
Yeah. The thing about this game is like meter build is pretty universal, but because you can manually charge with LH, as long as you don't have full meter, some characters are a lot better at building it up than others. And I think in Blodia's case, you have, pretty good supers all around.
Yeah, but Blodia seems to be like kind of the more. I wouldn't want. I dare not say like generic, but it seems to be a very popular choice that I've seen because I know in a combo breaker. Cyberbots was actually on the mystery roster, and it landed on Hokuto, which I'm more than sure you know is actually a really good Cyberbots player.
Oh hell yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
him. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, next up on the stream is going to be Joe P. Real versus Jacob Drag.
Oh, you already redeemed yourself from combo breaker.
Okay, they're in. Cool. This is going to be a pretty interesting one. Two relatively strong players, playing two pretty good characters as well. I'd say both Reptos and Tarantula are pretty widely top 5, which means we're probably not going to see the bosses because I don't think anyone here plays the boss characters.
Okay, we're off to a pretty kind of more neutral start. There we go. Now we're in here. Jacob Jazz coming in, putting the pressure on in the corner. Okay, managed to get out. Got full. Let's see here. Yeah, Jacob Graham's got full power there. So let's see if we can pull off something cool.
Nice. Joe's been getting good at those links. Tarantula, uniquely in the cast, can link off dash L, which most characters will want to cancel their dash L. They're actually like neutral or maybe minus a little bit minus on hit.
Mhm.
That's kind of the thing about this game. A lot of moves can be unsafe if you're not ready to cancel them. So kind of picking it up can be a bit difficult despite the, simple inputs and dash button.
Damn, even make quick work right there.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah, like the 7-hit combo. It's like I need a little lore behind those kids here. The cave people in a mech.
Yeah. Perhaps a little predictably, they end up in a mech by accident and manage to activate the autopilot, which is kind of they're being carried story-wise by that.
The actual story, the story reason for being carried.
It's true. Ooh,
Oh,
okay. There's something funny
oh,
that happened. You'll notice the arm damage, and you normally take
yeah.
arm damage on hit, which is kind of a twist on the stun mechanic. But if you're in the middle of your meter charge and you get hit, you'll instantly lose your arm.
Wow,
So that is kind of a funny consequence they put on that. And I mean, losing your arm is pretty big.
yeah, I was gonna say that's
Generally,
probably definitely not a good thing.
generally you're gonna like have a worse 5L, and you lose your throws entirely, which is kind of the big one.
Damn.
The good thing is, unlike Sam Show, there's no like commitment to picking up your arm. It'll just reattach.
Oh,
Ooh.
we got the command throw there. Big damage.
Oh, Joe getting a little overzealous there with that jump H.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you got to
costs
be
him.
careful. The ground versions of that, hit grab are good, but they can be really unsafe on whiff. Right, so that was 2-0 Jacob Drag. So I'm going to stream a bit of losers for the moment. Let's see.
You got the good throw. That's what matters to you. That was actually a really good throw, by the way.
Yeah, no kidding. Uh, Honestly, I'm pretty happy with how this bracket is looking. We did get a bunch of people signing up, the past few days. And I also hope, for newer players that getting put on stream and, having fun with it kind of helps shake those nerves, because I think everyone goes through that. For me personally, I was, I guess, fortunate to have been a Smash player in a past life, and I got over, all the anxieties of locals and stuff through that. Locals and online events being on stream and all that.
Right.
But yeah, we have two characters here who've actually got the same kind of weapon. And the way this whole like weapon and body frame thing came to be is because they had a beat 'em up called Armored Warrior in the U.S. and I think Powered Gear in Japan, where you could pick up
Yeah.
different arm and weapon parts throughout the beat 'em up. So it was the same loadout. You started with Blodia, 40, Reptos, or Golden, which I mean, Vice is like a golden base, so I guess we have seen that character, but we haven't seen base golden at all. Yeah, good throws.
Yeah.
The thing that makes Vice potentially really fucked up is his command grabs, which are 623 L or H. The problem is that you've also got a 236, which overlaps, and you'll always get 236 if you mess it up and go too far.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of those kind of a funky. Oh, nice super there. Yeah, like a
Okay.
little mini, like a flash kick style going. Small but mighty.
Yeah, this character is cool. I think a lot of people like 40, but kind of don't like the low health and all that.
Yeah. Kind of maybe the high risk, high reward type. Oh, got the throw. Coming in with the blades here. Another throw.
Oh, counter missiles. They don't all catch each other though.
Yeah. Okay, trying to keep him out. Throwing some more missiles out there. Gonna keep him in the corner, and yeah, got the
Wow.
missile attack.
Came
And
through
boom.
just in time, yeah. Yeah, that's a fun thing. Well, we all say double missiles because your default missile is two of them, and this shoots four of them. That's actually a special move. It doesn't do chip, but it does have an input. It's 236 weapon, and that means you can cancel into it in some situations, which is pretty scary. A nice quick combo. Everyone's also got target combos in this game, which is cool. You've got LH, and that'll usually... Some characters it just knocks straight down, like 40. Some characters will be able to cancel it.
Got the 3-hit. Oh. Yeah, he managed to duck underneath the missiles there.
Yeah, so this game's got a lot of things that kind of make it more intuitive, but on the other hand, it's like you can get overwhelmed pretty quickly by all the air dashing, and a lot of characters B&Bs are doing chunks.
Yeah, they're looking at chat right now. It's like, it is unbiased third party. Agree to give 40 and 40's average health.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree. Fighting game should get more missiles.
Yeah, kick-ass fighting games with action missiles. That's from not from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I want to say. Ooh, there's a command grab. So you see that little arm pump Vice does? That's command
Yeah.
grab. That is a proximity still. There's no whiff animation. And again, that input is 623 L or H. So if you're, in their zone, you're grabbing them, most likely. Right? I believe that is 2-0 from Nalski. But, thank you both so much for checking out this tournament and having fun with it. In this case, we can get Joe P. Real and Kaiten up on stream. Yeah, like I'm saying, I'm so glad bots kind of took off with the Capcom Fighting Collection.
Yeah, because it's one of the more unique fighters in my experience. Not every day you see one of full of like your choice of mechs of different classes, your choice of your pilot just because.
Yeah, like it's entirely an aesthetic thing, which is great because like these are very well designed characters. I want to say the art is, classic Kino Nishimura. Can never
Oh
go
wow,
wrong with
really?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any credits for the mech designs. I remember reading that Capcom had like a dedicated kind of mecha design department for a while, which I guess tracks between this, Sentinel's appearance in all the Marvel vs. Capcom games, Tech Romancer, and probably other games I'm forgetting at the moment. All right, this is going to be losers quarters here. Joe P. Reaver versus Kaiten. I don't remember too much about Kaiten. I know he's shown up in a bunch of other events. I want to say I saw him play Sam Show 3 or something that I hosted.
Sam Show 3, the cult one of the series.
Yeah, I can say a lot about Sam Show 3. That game's very funny, but I think a lot of people
I think
don't
it's the
like
appeal.
it like I do.
Yeah, that's the appeal of it. It's funny, that's to say the least.
That game is ridiculous.
Mhm.
And it feels good to play. And I mean, it's responsible for Sam Show's modern button layout of, 3 slashes and 1 kick, which is really nice. Also, this stage is mad cool because not just like the really well animated fire here, but you get to see a whole carrier of, whoa. Sorry, that was a sick reversal through his super
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say.
But you get to see this carrier of little gates, which are one of the bosses. They're kind of bad because they're, a Zaku stand-in, so they're supposed to be kind of jobbers by default.
Right?
I do think it's very funny that they like made a Zaku enemy and decided to include him in this game. He's got some pretty interesting tools, although, one of them is a very slow fireball that stuns on hit, but because it's so slow, you can't really do much with it. Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
Chancy coming in, doing the tentacle grab, and it blowed up, target destroyed.
This game's so cool. Uh, and this is a matchup we've seen before, too, so Joe's probably pretty prepared for this. Although, yeah, one thing that I do kind of take issue with in this game is all the hit grabs kind of don't combo on hit, so you won't get the full. You'll get like a little hit that knocks down, but you won't get the full animation for them if you combo into them.
Mm. Yeah, nice air grab though. All right, got a regular grab.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those kind of anti-air column lasers are really good for Reptos. So this character, who would look like kind of an offensive monster, also has some pretty competent zoning tools.
All right, looks like the ref was fighting back, but unfortunately, it just wasn't quite enough. And Joe P taking that round.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, starting off the grab. The laser that went through. That's like no.
Okay. Things are looking pretty good for Kaiten. Yeah, that 2L on Reptos is a really good Abari tool. It's, I want to say frame 4, and it's hard to throw because it's so far ahead of him. Ouch. Yeah, that super does a ton.
Yeah. The giant airbag. That's true. That is pretty neat. I was wondering about that. Oh, the super whiffed, unfortunately.
Yeah, the building damage here is top notch. You got the little like regular size helicopter flying around too.
Yeah. Kind of gives you an idea of how big these things are. Okay.
Yeah, they kind of changed up the scale between games because the beat 'em up they were more like, I'd say more actual Gundam size, where they were like 20 feet or like 10 meters,
Mm,
and these are more like, these are at least twice that size.
yeah.
Okay, using the stomp.
Oh,
Wow. Good
with the
catch.
command grab. Yeah, that's an excellent catch. Let's see if I was gonna
Oh,
say if
that
Kaiten. Oh my God, I was gonna say if Kaiten can make it come back. Never mind.
yeah,
He got a perfect.
that might have crossed up. That little tarantula
Yeah.
stomps an overhead. It's a charge move, so it's pretty much Bison's head stomp rolled up into there. All right, that is 2-0 for Joe P. Real. These have been some pretty nice sets. Next up, we'll get Flippy versus Minovsky. And then I think that'll be time to head back to winners finals after this.
That's always the best compliment, I think. And even if you felt that you didn't do great in the match, that when your opponent tells you that, oh, that was a hell of a rush and felt good about it, like that's actually a pretty neat compliment, I think. Like you give them a run for their money, basically.
Yeah, it's like that fight meant something, even if you feel like you played terribly, because
Yeah.
everything is kind of, you can never play a perfect match. You can never have a perfect event.
Hmm.
Really about making the most of it. Now, Flippy here
Yeah.
playing Killer B. This might be a bit daunting for Minovsky to approach here. But the main thing is mastering Vice's air throw. And the good thing is you don't have an air 236, so you can
Hmm.
OS that a little bit more safely, but you do have to kind of get close in there like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see how much damage that does on Killer B, who's got, I want to say, the lowest health in the game at, I guess, damage multiplier of 1.3. So there you go.
Yeah. Oh, there's air throw.
Yeah, you've got literally, I'm pretty sure Vice is the highest health character against the lowest health here.
Yeah.
But you see how much ground Killer B can cover with those mines that he's shooting. And yeah, those are mines. You might not even really get a good look at them because they'll often hit in the air, but they do land on the ground. And when they stop on the ground, they'll actually hit low. But if that doesn't
Right.
happen,
Yeah.
that might
Yeah. I
not
saw.
not
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. I saw a little bit of that during my little quick research on the game here. Like I was watching one of them with Killer Bee and just tossing out those mines, and they weren't quite hitting, but they were hitting low, which was probably more important in this case.
Yeah. So you can block them mid if they're coming from the air, but once they're on the ground for any reason, you got to be careful.
Right, we're on the little magic pixel right now. See if Mouskin can make something happen in the
Okay.
corner. Now they're in. Now they're in the corner and chipped out. Man, with the lasers.
Yeah, the charge moves in this game are pretty few and far between, but that's one of them, and it's good for Killer B. I mean, you're not going to use it all the time, but it's good at least for the chip out situation.
He's sticking to the vice.
Oh yeah, air throw defensively there is so crazy.
Yeah.
You forget about it until you see it there, and it's like, oh well, I got to be careful about when I attack.
Yeah, that was a nice overhead there. Now keeping him in the corner. No, got the throw. And yeah, takes a round with a mine.
Yeah, Vice is so wide that it's a little tricky when you're at full screen there. You don't want to whiff too much.
Hmm.
And aside from, ooh, nice anti-air, yeah. Vice anti-air can be a little tricky outside of TK command grab, which is probably not something we're going to see much of. I do think Vice is kind of a hard character to master, despite like their obvious strengths.
Not faster than expected too. Like it seemed like just kind of like hop and fly around. Oh, but it got hit with another mine and got blowed up.
Yeah, Vice is one of the characters with weaker movement, which is still not bad, all things considered. You've only got one air dash, and that's kind of the main limitation there. It was a
Okay,
fun set. Go ahead.
yeah. I was gonna say, Joe actually was saying there's another match before his next one because he has to step away for a minute.
Uh, okay, let me see. Yeah, yeah, you're good, Joe. I can play Alex Alchemy versus Jacob Drag.
Yeah, but my apologies. So you were saying before that?
Uh, yeah, just that, this is. I think Vice can be kind of a hard character to master, but yeah, their strengths in having the highest health, having missiles to help them chase down and secure those command grabs. That's kind of the name of the game with Vice. But Killer Bee can play very hard to catch, so that was a fun matchup to watch overall.
Hmm.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay, I got in here a little late. That's just both of these characters can go so fast, and they've got pretty damaging B&Bs as well. Oh yeah, Alex has got to be careful pushing when that laser is flying around. Reptos has kind of two versions of the weapon. If you hold down W for a bit, it'll be a little slower. It's kind of like a charged melty blood normal. It'll knock down.
Okay. You get the wake up uppercut there.
Yeah, it's like when you play all these different games, you kind of appreciate like where these ideas came from. Because I don't know if that
Yeah.
was the first like chargeable normal, but it was a pretty early idea.
Yeah.
Oof, yeah,
Sticking with the classic, the Bloody and the Jin combo.
yeah, definitely. In Alex's case, I think he has to kind of approach this where he has to try and slow it down a little bit, or like approach from weird angles that might be difficult for Reptos. So if he wants to stay on the ground to avoid those, air lasers and vice versa.
Yeah, but it looks like JJ Bev's doing a great job kind of adjusting. Looks like he
Yeah,
maybe play with this matchup actually.
yeah, Alex kind of keeps falling into those or jumping into those, as it were. You can always air block the laser, which it won't get you in, but it won't, knock you down either.
I believe this is also a winner's final, so it's going to be a first to three, correct?
hmm So yeah,
Okay.
first to three will give Alex some time to potentially figure this out. Stuck without his arm though. Oh, yep.
Yeah, with the super. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Repto super goes in. Oh, good
Yeah,
sweep from Alex.
I say so. A little bit more patience, and I can see a little bit more in it. And Alex time to adjust to the matchup now.
Yeah, he was keeping Jacob in the corner pretty effectively too, and that's great. Reptos, most characters actually lack a reversal in this game without meter, but Reptos especially is kind of has a hard time charging because he can't, his all his zoning options are pretty committal. A lot of other characters can, shoot a projectile and start charging before it's left the screen, but not so with Reptos.
He's keeping the corner, but not for long. Yeah, Jacob Drag managed to get it out pretty quickly. Gonna throw in
Oh,
some freaking lasers
oh
here.
man, yeah.
Yeah.
He might have been able to get the OTG after that too, which could have done it. Ooh, Alex is kind of playing with fire here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, so that's going to be a swift 3-0 from Jacob Drag. He's a very strong player, for sure.
that means that Jacob Drag moves on to grand finals.
Yeah, so Jacob Drag will be up against potentially Flippy, Joe P. Real, or Alex Alchemy. We'll see how this next matchup goes.
While we wait here. Yeah, while we wait too, it's like thank you for everyone coming out tonight. It's still, like I said, a small bracket, but pretty mighty from what I've seen. It's been a lot of fun just learning and kind of learning on the fly with all these characters everywhere. The Killer Bee and the Tarantula. Flippy versus Joe P. Real. Yeah, we're off to a pretty defensive start here. Okay, we gotta throw in. Just being a little patient here. Not going in for nothing too much.
Yeah, Joe kind of needs to find his way out of the corner. Okay, there we go.
Got a nice air throw there. Yeah, kind of pretty even so far, but yeah, looks like Joe P will take the first round here.
Yeah, able to get that throw. And both of these characters have what we call level 0 projectiles, so their weapons can actually be blown up by normal moves, but that kind of
Oh, okay,
balances
so
them out because they fly so fast and can be kind of tricky.
right.
Ooh, good catch.
It's like one of those anti-air throws there.
Yeah. Yeah, both of these bots deceptively fast for how big they are, but
Mm. Yeah, Tarantula especially from what I've seen these sets alone. I don't even know if that's a regular grab or a command grab.
oh, super gets stopped. Yeah,
Oh,
that
gets
super
stuffed.
is quite slow. I want to say it's 16 frames or something. You can count
Jeez.
it. Ooh, gets
Yep.
sniped by that missile. Yeah, there you go. Like, they're so small, and you sometimes don't even see them when they come out.
Hey, sticking to the Killer Bee.
And yeah, in the meantime, anyone watching, feel free to clip too. The clip command, I'm pretty sure, is working. It's randomly broken for me before, but I'm pretty sure it's working.
Oh wow, it looks like we just got a raid here
Whoa.
from Justin
Hey,
Wong. Wow,
thank
let's
you.
go. Thank you for the raid.
It's like I always say, word, do what's best for the community.
Mm,
Thank you so much, Justin Wong. This is a huge raid. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This is Fight for the Future. Sorry, FG Charity Fight for the Future, hosted by Chick Zama of Blaze Blue CF and Vortex Gallery fame, and we're here raising money for the ACLU. So there's been a lot
yeah,
going on in the world, and I do hope you all check out this page and find more info on what the ACLU is doing for the people of America.
mm-hmm.
We've been, this is my first stream of the event. There's going to be more stuff coming up next weekend as well. But we've got a lot of games, anything from, Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus R and BlazBlue to smaller stuff like this and Karnav's Revenge.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah, for
always nice to
anyone,
see like even bigger, like I was gonna say, like bigger names coming in to check out the not so big games.
yeah, definitely. That's been like the fun thing about Fightcade being so accessible. Anyone can come on and play, and I think people are going to be interested in seeing their games kind of get this extra attention. Is
It was
that
as I was saying that. Like I
yeah,
saw this, like, oh, you got the super command grab. I'm like, oh crap.
yeah. Tarantula is a very cool character that people have been coming around on. I tried them for a bit when I was starting out and found them kind of tricky to understand, but that is going to be 2-0 for Joe P. Real.
hmm
Moving on to
It's like,
losers finals.
yeah, it's like one Azuna drop for the big rate. There you go. It's appreciated.
Yeah, definitely. Cyberbots has become one of my favorite games in the past couple of years, thanks to the big boost that Capcom Fighting Collection provided it. A lot of people were really checking out the game for the first time, and that got it off the ground and helped let us run it at stuff like Frosty Faustings and Combo Breaker. And I will be running it back at Frosty Faustings this year, so if you're going to that event, feel free to check it out. All right, so this is losers finals. It's going to be first to three, and the winner of this will be going up against Jacob Drag, a very strong Reptos player at the moment.
hmm All right, so yeah, one of these will be facing off against Jacob Dragon grand finals to see who's going to be. Will Alex Alchemy get his run back, or will we see Joe P. Real take this one?
Yeah, Alex Alchemy has been doing pretty well for himself, but against that, after that last match against Jacob Drag, we'll see how confident he is going into this.
hmm
Claudia is really able to lay on the damage really quick, and the main thing in this matchup is like Tarantula has mid-air jumps instead of the 8-way air dash, so their mix-ups are maybe not as immediately scary as Blodia, but they can get big damage if they find an opening like that.
As I said, the tarantula had a little hair of energy left, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
And I love this game. Also, good OTG there. That little blaster can be a pretty good low commitment OTG, even if they block it. Blocking it from all the way across the screen is going to leave you pretty plus. So that's what I was talking about when it comes to like moves that are safe OTG and safe if they tech and block it,
Kind of a, I
right?
was looking at it, it's kind of a weird decision there. It's like I think they were hoping to have that jump cleared and do the command grab super, but
Ooh,
it's
yep.
quite clear.
Yeah, you could tell Alex Alchemy charging up his meter. Not something he usually does because he's probably looking for that. With Joe P at such low health, he's going to pop that reversal. All right, Joe kind of hesitating on his character pick there, but I don't think I've seen him play anyone but Tarantula.
Yeah, just stick to what you know here.
Oh, maybe committing to charge a little too long there. Does not lose his arm though, so he probably stopped it and tried to hit something last moment. Oh, I love that like hit grab follow up.
Oh yeah, look at that other grab here. That grab does hella damage right there.
Oh,
Ugh.
okay. Just barely finds his way out of that situation. If Joe had like dash held his way into the corner and gotten punished by Alex Alchemy, that would have been pretty tough. Oh, there we go, without the arm.
Ah, got the grab. He's gonna try to keep Alex in the corner, but yeah, Alex gets out and gets his arm back.
Okay, looking pretty good so far. Okay,
Both at full power. Let's see, one of them can. Oh, looks like Alex Alchemy already cashed out, but with the command grab, unfortunately.
Oh, good sweep. Yeah,
Yeah, he's still
Joe
getting
is in a
irritated
really,
for.
really comfy spot for himself right here. He's pretty content to kind of hand back and hang back, maybe once in a while throw out something that might catch Alex without committing too much.
Right.
Oh, misses a punish on DP. That's tragic. Picks up his arm though. He's fine.
Oh, I just got to saw the donation. Thank you. It's actually from Dashno Chris, who is actually of several decades. So many thanks to him for the donation there.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Dashno Chris. He's tuned into my streams pretty often too. I do appreciate like
Mhm.
showing up, because I don't really. I think like compared to a lot of maybe more professional streamers, I think my stuff's okay. But I'm glad that like
Yeah.
running all these small games kind of brings out enough passion in people to show up regularly.
Oh yeah, he's also a fan of just about anything fighting game. So oh yeah, I'll definitely see
Love
him
to
pop
see
in
it,
with some
yeah.
little knowledge. Yeah.
I mean, that's how I feel, right? I've been pretty recently. I've been actually labbing a different robot fighting game, Zero Divide 2, for the PS1,
Mhm.
and
Oh
that
my
game
god.
is like very. It's pretty much like developers obviously looked at Virtua Fighter, but there's some unique mechanics in there. And who knows? Maybe a scene for that game will pop up sooner or later. Because the thing for a lot of retro games is that Mr. FPGA has exploded in popularity and become a lot cheaper and more accessible. So
Mhm.
there are a lot of games you can run on that. Arcade games like anything CPS2, Neo Geo, and consoles from the SNES, Genesis up to PS1 and Saturn.
Yeah, it's like gotta love the air experimentation. Absolutely, it's like we've gotten so many unique fighters like within the mid late '90s and early 2000s. Like there was like a fighter for just about everything, including Les Miserables. Get full
Ooh.
power now.
Hmm. Good reversal there.
Uh,
The big weakness of Tarantula Super, though, is like it hits air way before it hits ground. So if you're standing there on the ground, you should be able to anti-air him, no problem.
that almost looks like Slashback before Slashback was a thing.
Ooh, okay. Joe P going up 2-1. We'll see what the result is at this point, because it's looking like it's Joe P real set to take. But again, Alex Akemi still has some
Yeah.
fight in him.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he's not gonna give up so easily.
Right, Joe doing a pretty good job keeping him in the corner here. A few times before, I've seen him kind of ease up on the pressure and ends up letting Alex kind of roll out of the corner. But at this point, he's keeping it just the right spot. Like I said, very Dawson-like in the way he kind of oppresses you with long-reaching buttons.
Hmm. And that long grab. What is it? It's like what are words? Yeah, I was gonna say that long grab range. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Real frustrating to end up taking that super
Oh,
there.
he managed to get his arm back at least. That's something. Like you said though, it's not a huge waste if you don't get it back, but still, it's kind of more of a pride thing to me. Got the little death dance, and
Ooh.
yeah, it looks like you take it. Joe P. Real is going to grand finals to face
Yeah,
off
Chris,
against Jacob Bragg.
that is Nana joining me. I actually asked kind of last minute if she could join, and I'm very happy to have her here with me.
Yes, yeah. This is my first. This is my first foray into Cyberbots, so I'm learning much today.
Yeah, definitely. I figured, it was worth a shot since we met at Combo Breaker this year, and we've been following each other for a bit.
Hmm.
So this has been a very good stream. I want once again, want to direct people to the charity event. Also, for more info on the event itself, you can click that link. It's on Blue Sky. It should be publicly viewable. But again, if you want to donate, the link is here. And with that, we are into grand finals here. It's going to be Jacob Drag from winners and Joe P. Real from losers.
He's like, how the heck am I in grand finals?
Yeah,
You press buttons good. That's how.
isn't that something? So you're going to have to deal with being in grand finals.
Don't question it. Embrace it.
All right. Feel free to get started there. I'm going to make sure I update the overlay so it's actually telling people who's in winners and losers. And honestly, this stream has been running pretty smoothly. So maybe we can see a bracket reset. Be the one time I think someone wouldn't be upset to see a bracket reset.
Got a Reptos versus a Tarantula. Oh wow, you got Joe P. Real like right out the gate. Just on the offense here. But Jacob Bragg's not taking it lying down here. He's fighting, definitely fighting back.
Ooh, nice.
Like super even.
There he goes.
Oh yeah. That's right. Cyberbots for civil liberties. I couldn't have put it any better there.
Ooh, oh, nice. It's going to be a good air dash coming in from Jacob Drag. Again,
Yeah.
Reptos can be very smothering. Reptos jump L is a fantastic button in this game, and his B&Bs off that are pretty good.
He also made him lose his arm at the very last moment too.
Oh, right into super there, yeah.
Ah. That bouncy one, and it finished it off on top of that. A quick victory for Jacob Drag there.
Yeah, the way that juggles is crazy. And I mean, most characters in this game have pretty good supers. I think Reptos probably has one of the best ones. Him, I say Blodia, maybe like Jackal as well, which you haven't actually seen this tournament, but I play Jackal a bit, and I want to say S91, one of our regulars from Brazil who wins a lot of the tournaments, also plays Jackal on the side.
Tackles the one with the it almost looked like a Viper beam.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
looks like it, yeah. And he's got the same like insect legs as Tarantula, but with the Reptos frame. Ooh, it was
Yeah.
kind of a nice, trap there to chip out Tarantula.
Yeah, it was almost like a juggle.
Yeah, the air blocking physics in this game make it so that sometimes you'll get bounced up by a move, and that won't always be a good thing.
Right, Joe P.
Okay.
Real starting to show some good signs of life in there, but
Yeah,
oh,
Jacob
stagger
Drake pushing
combos
back.
coming.
And you
Yeah.
gotta be, as Tarantula, you gotta understand that super is not invincible, so it's a good anti-air in a lot of situations, but be careful, is what I can say.
Oh. And Jacob Drag took that at the very last possible moment.
Yeah, Joe P kind of feeling the burn here in this matchup. Jacob Drag is looking really solid right now, but Tarantula definitely has what it takes to fight back against this character. He's got pretty damaging combos in his own right if he can play with Dash L effectively. I think, as glib as it is, I'm going to say, as Tarantula, you should be trying to throw more. I think like throws will definitely rack up damage in this game. So even if you get blocked, if you're in close quarters, you can probably throw them. Nice. Yeah, this game's looking a lot better for Joe at the moment. He's just got to be careful to not eat a jump in or something from Jacob Drag. Nice. Yeah. Missiles are such a clutch tool there. Like, you can fire them from full screen and you'll probably be able to pick up a combo off the hit stun. That's a really interesting part of a lot of these matchups. If someone's got a strong zoning tool, you might have a way to blow it up. Speaking of blow-ups, though, this is looking real bad for Joe P.
Yeah. Oh,
Sheesh.
and the finish move here, and the throw to
Yeah.
go with it.
Yeah, the OTG. That's the thing. You
Mm.
have to be keen on your techs in this game. The damage, especially from Reptos. Reptos can kind of pick you up there with that command grab he has.
Coming in with the combos, the overhead here.
Okay, good catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, signs of life from Joe P. Real. Just kind of got to play tactically in neutral so that he's finds his missiles, but that's going to be it. That should kill.
Yeah. Oh, and there it is.
Ouch. Really good stuff
Oh,
from Jacob
wow.
Drag, though. Mm-hmm. All right, that is going to be 3-0 for Jacob Drag. Really excellent tournament there. I'm going to go check if there's anyone for us to raid, but again, thank you so much for joining us for FG Charity Fighting for the Future. Again, you can
Absolutely.
check all those relevant links there.
Yeah, there's all the links for you. Again, thank you, Polar Bear, for having me tonight, and thank you for teaching me much about Cyberbots.
Yeah, no sweat. I had a lot of fun commentating as well. Let me see what else we've got going on.
I think we got Yellow Jacket Kara doing something also for the charity event.
Nice. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, so we've got Your Only Move is Hustle. I do have to spell out the full title because you know what happened with a certain David. So
Oh no!
so there we go. Have fun, and do make sure to support this event. And if you feel like seeing more Cyberbots or other games on Fightcade, feel free to follow me. I'm gonna be doing Karna's Revenge next week. That's gonna be December 14th at 2 p.m.
Oh,
Central. I'll see y'all later.
yeah. See you. Have a good night, everyone.